right, and over here in the bottom left-hand corner of the map, Antiga Shipyard, we have our Teal Protoss player from Incredible Miracle, winning 3 games in a row thus far. It is YongHwa. And his opponent in the upper right-hand corner, picking yet another very aggressive PvP map. Aggressive PvP map choices from Dream Team Gaming today. It is Madcow. For real. We promise.
Yep, for reals. All right, so Madcow. He plays Protoss, apparently, not Zerg.
That's right.
And we'll see what he does in PvP. It is forced cross spawns, of course, on this map in the tournament version. So you've got a little bit of space to work with. The really popular Protoss versus Protoss builds on this map usually revolve around blink. Usually 3-gate blink timings work quite well because of your ability to blink into the main from that extensive low ground cliff. Now, this is also a map that we have seen a lot of players try to expand on as well.
Yeah, it's true. It lends itself to a lot of different styles, but aggressive styles are very powerful here.
Yeah.
So I learned yesterday we can't let Josh do the team rosters on Team Liquid anymore.
Why?
If you guys don't know, so Josh yesterday accidentally leaves Genius off of MVP's roster. Genius leaves MVP later that day.
Josh is a warlock or something.
I know.
He can tell the future. He's got magical powers.
Are you a wizard?
Yeah, well, I corrected him. I'm like, Josh, why isn't Genius on the player list? He needs to be. And Josh is like, I'm like, he's still in TLPD. He's still on the team. And Josh is like, oh, yeah, whoops, I must have forgotten him. By the end of the day, Genius was off the team.
That's right.
So we got to be careful, man. We gotta make sure that before Joshy puts anything up there, that he makes sure all the players are on there. Otherwise, they might not be on there for long.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. How do you handle that power, though?
I don't know. With great power comes great responsibility.
That's true. Josh is often compared to Spider-Man, so
that's right.
Yeah.
Same haircut.
Oh, basically.
Yeah. Not at all. But
no, not even close.
Yeah, well, we can pretend. Cybernetics Core is a little bit different timing. YongHwa getting his just slightly earlier. I didn't happen to catch when the gateways went down.
They were both on 12.
Okay.
But YongHwa is saving up an extra chrono boost right now. Second gas coming down, but he's not putting down a second gateway. So usually whenever we see this amount of chrono boost saved up, 3 stalker opening, you just chrono boost out those stalkers one after another. Madcow, on the other hand, is indeed going for what appears to be a 3 stalker opening, as he does have a number of gateways already coming up, both gas coming up for each of these players as well.
Yeah. And so what will they decide to do it for? I mean, nearly every Protoss player gets a second gas right now in PvP, no matter what they're planning to do.
Yeah.
It's just one more way to kind of restrict information. But the variations for what comes afterwards are pretty big. I mean, it's kind of cool. PvP changed from early last year, a matchup that was only 4-gate versus 4-gate all the time, to now a matchup where you really do see a wide variety of stuff. It's really cool.
YongHwa may have something up his sleeve here. We'll find out what it's going to be in a bit. He's got a lot of gas banked, and he has an incredible amount of chrono boost for this stage of the game. This makes me a little bit concerned.
I am gonna make a prediction.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess really fast blink. He's gonna put down that Twilight Council before his. Never mind. I thought he was going to put down Twilight Council before 2nd and 3rd gateways, get really fast blink, and surprise him with that. It's a good map for it, but no, he's going to go up to 3 gates before doing anything. Still has that gas built up. Could we possibly see something really crazy like DTs? There is a Twilight Council going down now for YongHwa.
That's right. So also that chrono boost as well. He should be at about 100 now, right? Yeah, okay, so he's maxed out on chrono boost. And of course, he may just chain chrono boost his blink technology out here in just a second.
It could still. It's probably still a blink build.
Oh yeah, of course.
And you do generally want to have a lot of gas built up to warp in a lot of stalkers, of course, too.
And a robotics facility is coming up, so we can produce that observer and warp on the high ground.
Yep.
Or blink on the high ground, I should say.
Yeah, so we can afford everything. Now, obviously, Madcow knows about this sort of strategy in PvP. He does have pylons in position to sort of watch out for this sort of thing. As far as what he's been doing, it looks like it has been mostly gateways. He did get his own Twilight Council, but what will follow? He's got enough for a Dark Shrine.
Yes, he does.
Will it be Blink or Dark Shrine?
Nothing yet,
Or will it be nothing?
A little confusing. Looks like he's worried about these units up at the front, as YongHwa does have his robotics facility almost finished up.
If it is Dark Shrine, he's really losing a lot of build time right now with this, too. So, it is a Dark Shrine. Wow, okay. So,
well then.
Very late Dark Shrine for Madcow. That's going to make these DTs hit much later than they normally would. That's rough.
Takes as long as a Spire to come up, so we'll see if YongHwa is able to get in and do damage before that happens, which is certainly a possibility. If we're honest, this is actually a DT expand as well. So,
interesting.
And there's a pylon inside of his base, so YongHwa could do a little bit of dual-pronged attacking here. What's on the field now for Madcow? Looks like it's 2 Zealots, 1 Sentry, 2 Stalkers.
Yeah, not a lot.
Yeah, and there's going to be a great potential for here for YongHwa to actually make his way in and blink in and kill the Dark Shrine before it comes up.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if the Dark Shrine does come up, when you do this strategy, you have an Observer with your army all the time, so the DTs are going to do absolutely nothing. So unless Madcow gets very, very lucky with his Dark Templar, I think YongHwa is in a prime position to take Game 4.
All right, well, Observer floating overhead, and hasn't picked up on any of the tech structures
it's so
yet.
Close.
Yeah, no kidding. Not going to see anything, though. He's going to be a little bit confused because he'll get in and not see all the tech that I think he would expect, and he is starting to surround this Nexus already, doing quite a bit of damage.
Oh, man, he's got so many units right now already. Causes a cancel on the Nexus. Blinks up, takes out the units. No problem at all. The DT's warping in right now, but there's already an Observer there.
Yeah, it looks like it's just going to go ahead and try and run into his opponent's base, and he should see that Dark Shrine now. Wow, okay, well that was an incredibly quick game, and YongHwa has just taken his 4th game in a row.